with Shauntele, and she's going to describe to us what inspired her for her collection.
Okay. So, I mean, this season I began with the inspiration from Henri Rousseau, who's a painter of like the 1900s, and he was considered pretty novel in his time because he wasn't very trained, but he had this very unique aesthetic where you almost thought it was almost a little childlike, but it was just so unique that nobody could really deny it. So I kind of consider myself in the same vein as him, only because I'm self-trained, I'm self-taught. I didn't go to design school. I actually went to school for English. And so I just went through years of like, you know, training under people, interning and learning from family members and things of that sort. So I think that's what pretty much inspired me for this season. And in a lot of his paintings he had very animalistic elements, so tigers fighting with each other, and so that's where the fur kind of comes in, you know, to be like that. But I also wanted to bring in something a little bit more luxe, like the gold accents here. This is also one of my favorite pieces because of the hardware in it. So I think that's something that maybe people haven't seen before, and
A very unique use of the hardware.
and then the stencil kind of goes back to like a jungle theme as well, with the curves and things of that sort. This color, so something a little bit more sensual to get back to you know, that whole notion. And I love the hot pink. I mean, what girl doesn't like hot pink, right? You gotta love it. So also another really great piece that's been getting a great response right now. The draping and the bust detail and the whole silhouette makes it really versatile for a lot of different women. I think I want to give women back their curves, honestly. You know, we do a lot of volume, but I mean, let's celebrate, you know, what we have. So,
do you keep that kind of woman in mind when you design?
Definitely. I mean, I think it's really important because, you know, there are so many women. We're women. We have different shapes, different bodies, and I mean, I think it's going to fit a curvy woman, and it's going to fit someone who's a little bit more petite as well. So I think it's important to kind of like start in that mindset, and then, you know that it will be a little bit more universal for all. So I definitely think it's important, and you know, it helps women with their whole, you know, body conscious ideas nowadays. I think I want people to walk out in my collection and be confident, you know.
Feel great.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel pretty confident. So, you know, I just want to share a little bit of that. Like even on my label, it says "Step into your Shauntele womanhood." So it's kind of like a little introduction to the club and saying, you know, here we are, we're beautiful. This is my favorite piece, by the way. I just had to show you it. But
The fabric is really different.
You know, like I just want people to know this is gonna be great. Someone's gonna come up to you and just want to touch you.
That could be a good thing or a bad
thing. Could be a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, if you wear it in the right situation, it's gonna be okay. So, I mean, this is just my favorite piece, and again, like the kind of animalistic idea here. So just in a little small sense, you know, and you know, just something that people can feel good in and feel classy and luxe, but still afford it. And I want women to be able to basically be able to pull this out of their closets in 15 years and still wear it. You know, so that's really important to me because right now, I mean, that's kind of how I dress. Like I'll find inspiration from even childhood T-shirts or things of that sort. So I want
Something that's sustainable, that they can keep in their closet for years to come, pass down to their daughters.
Exactly. It's all about tradition with this collection. I think even from collection to collection, there's something, an element that is passed down from collection to collection. So it may be a silhouette, it may be a certain color that, you know, I loved last spring that I still want to try to use in the fall. So it's kind of like, I think of that idea of tradition in that sense as well.